Hey guys, and welcome to CBroCade. I'm your host, CBroCade, and today we are looking at some of the most entitled women you probably will ever see. Then again, we live in America, where anything can be anything, so most likely there is more somewhere. But before we continue, I want to define a Karen. A Karen is an entitled individual, typically female, which, if they are men, we'll try to call them Kens, because male Karen just doesn't have the same ring to it as Karen and Kens, does it? And they feel their entitlement gives them authority over everyone and anyone. They feel like they can be mean assholes to anyone they see fit. So everything I despise. I do want to thank CBroCade for making this incredible thumbnail for us today. He did it for absolutely free, which I tried to pay him. He just wanted to do it for free. And with that, let's get right into the entitled Karens right after this intro.
But I can't open my fucking car. My daughter has to get in. He won't move his car.
This, as we will soon learn to figure out, is the main attack of a Karen. Just scream until it works. Also, she has her kid in the car and yet she's cursing at the other individual, who, as you'll come to see, parked properly while she didn't. She parked in a terrible spot.
My daughter has to get in. Move it! You parked it too fucking close. You heard me. When you open that...
As she starts to get angry, you see she starts to just delve into profanities and just blatant mockery. It is very funny to see when she's yelling, "You parked too fucking close," yet you can already start to see that she's curved into the line.
Does she do this a lot? Is she okay?
No, she's fine. That car is parked too close to her car.
Do you see your tire? Let's get serious. Let's get serious. You see the line that separates these?
You can see very clearly that she parked horribly. Like, there's no ice or anything. This is almost inexcusable how bad she parked.
Now come over here. Come over here. Come on. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. No, come here. Look. Just for fun. Look. And then look at this.
Look, your tire is right on that white line.
You need to stay within the lines.
So do you.
In the background, you can see her get mad at someone else for telling her the same thing, and that just brings a smile to my face that everyone is telling her she's in the wrong.
So do you.
But look, I'm perfectly between the lines. Look, I'm actually hugging this side a little too much.
And the cherry on top to the whole thing, he's on the opposite end a little too closely. She parked so horribly that the person she's mad about saying he's too close to her is hugging the line on the opposite side of her. What a freaking nut job.
Yeah. Pero estás loca.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
En español, por favor.
Don't call women crazy, fucker. You're crazy. Look, you little shit. You fucking old bitch. Driving a car like that, asshole.
As you can see, she's gotten incredibly angry. So her whole vernacular has turned into solely profanities. Solely. He did call her crazy, but she is actively acting crazy. Oh my god, the gall. The absolute gall on this person astounds me. Like, legitimately, how do you get this angry? How do you get this silly? This stupid even? Yeah, this loca.
You're not happy, man.
I'm-
You're an old fart.
Wait, what did you just say?
You're not happy, man.
I'm.
You're an old fart.
You're not happy, man. You're an old fart. Is she looking in a mirror? Legitimately, she is old and angry. And just yelling at him for parking properly. You legitimately don't have to do anything wrong and you can still get yelled at.
I am.
You're too old to be driving a car like that. It's too big for you.
I'm in dis.
You're too old to be driving a car like that. Okay. This guy might be older than what he sounds, but he sounds like 50. He sounds maybe 50, 60 or so. He doesn't sound that old.
Pecker? Yeah, I bet you are. You look and you drive like
this
it.
is something
You drive like it,
original.
you little tiny pecker.
This is
so you need
original.
that is your dick, isn't it?
No.
You proud of your old...
Yo, Granny trying to go with the swings. That's your dick, isn't it? That's a line, dude. That's your dick, isn't it? That's a crazy line when she is 100% in the wrong here. Like, very much in the wrong.
fucking dick, but it's your car, it ain't you. Yeah, can't get it up. Viagra my ass. You stupid shit. Now you're getting off fighting with a woman?
No, I'm not
You're
fighting.
getting off fighting with a woman, you little pecker?
I'm not fighting
Son
at
of a
all.
bitch.
I don't think he's really instigated any of this. Legitimately, he's been harassed this whole time. And she's saying he's getting off fighting with a woman. She's the one fighting. He's basically taking it like a little bitch. Which I feel bad for. This man shouldn't be forced to be taking this. But what else is he gonna do at this moment? Like, there's nothing else he really can do.
Go on, man, because I'll take you down, you son of a bitch, anytime.
That's threatening.
And then she actively threatens her, which actually is a common tactic used by Karens when they don't get their way. More with male Karens, but it has been identified in female Karens.
But it's not. I'm just
Park that shit correctly.
I'm just being
Park it
entertained, frankly.
correctly.
I'm in disbelief.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. She said I parked too close to her car.
Wait, did she just go in the Did she just go into Home Depot? 1, what is she getting in Home Depot? 2, so she parked like he was already there. Parked in a good parking spot. And she freaking went in there, parked horribly. He probably just got out, or is getting in, and that's what he's met to. This angry lady who parked horribly and then tries to claim he parked badly when he's in the lines and she's very much not. She is damn near taking up 3 spots. The audacity. The audacity.
Your shit. I'm tired of you people breaking the
Rules
rules.
say no cussing. Please don't cuss me.
Here we have one of the few examples today of a male Karen, which are real, and we like to identify them as Kens. Thing about male Karens is they are decently bigger typically. Unless it's an old man, then typically nah. But most likely it's gonna be a bigger dude who feels like he has power over somebody. In this case, he's arguing with a child.
You can't cuss in the pool area.
There's
It says
been
no
kids jumping in
cussing.
the pool this entire time.
And also
They're
says you have to
drinking
have
over
proper
there.
swimwear
Over
on.
there drinking by the
Also
pool.
says you can't be
We're
here
not
past
doing
10
this
o'clock.
Get out!
It says you can't be here past 10 o'clock, and I see you and your family up here all the time past
I
10
manage
o'clock.
this pool and I keep things clean here and I fix things. Now get out!
As typical of the Karens, their first response is to yell viciously, and male Karen screams can be just as, if not more, menacing as female Karens. So, some info we got from this. You're not allowed to be at the pool at 10 o'clock, past 10 o'clock yet. Him and his family are typically at the pool past 10 o'clock. He also seems to be the guy who cleans this place up, but doesn't seem to be doing a good job. Because he's mainly seen yelling at children, apparently.
You can't follow your own rules?
Get out!
I'll wait for the police to escort me out. I'm sorry. Because I'd like to talk to them as well for the way that you're treating me.
You're being a belligerent little child and I have asked you to leave.
You're being a harassing old man. You are harassing me for swimming at the pool.
You're violating the rules.
I want to know what rules they are violating, because it doesn't seem they are really violating any rules, actually. So please, let me know what rules they're violating so I can see how they're violating it. We don't see the person on the other end, so they could be full nude for all we know, but I feel like the other people wouldn't have just left. They would have stared a little bit longer, but no, so I don't really think they're doing anything that bad.
So are you. You can't cuss. You have to be wearing proper swimwear. You can't be here past 10 o'clock.
Turn that phone off.
No. Why? Because you want to disrespect me? You don't want people
You're
to know?
disrespecting me by arguing with me about the rules.
You're disrespecting me by not taking my harassment, is essentially what he said. Which is a common thing Karens and Ken say a lot to try to get them to obey what they say. And honestly, I find that bullshit. If they want to try to yell at you for something they say you did wrong, you have the right to say anything back. It's a free country. It is literally their argument they typically use against them. It is literally a free country. And it is literally not disrespectful to match their energy. If they want to act like belligerent assholes, I say, act like it back.
Screaming in
We
my
have
face.
rules to follow
Sir,
around here.
you are screaming in my face.
Get out then. Get out.
And that's the end of it. We don't really see much of it. We don't see any interaction with police, which could have happened or could not have happened. We don't really see anything the girls did wrong. We don't see anything brought up. All he said was they're violating the rules, which he hasn't said what rule they violated, so I don't know if they violated anything at all. One of the titles of this, which I'd say take with a grain of salt, was he wanted them out because they didn't believe they were residents when they were, which, I don't know, it doesn't mention anything about that, and it's definitely not the original poster posting it on Reddit. It was a re-upload, which it brings me to a point where it's super hard to find the originals, so if someone finds the original, please don't get mad at me for not being able to find the original. It is damn near impossible nowadays. I've tried so many reverse video and image searches that it racks my brain with how many sources I found, and none of them being the real one. So, I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring you the original, so I'm not able to source anything. Like, the most I can do would be Reddit, but I'm sorry, I just wasn't able to properly find it. This next video is an example of one I couldn't find the original for, and I am still very sorry, especially due to the fact that apparently it was chopped up into multiple videos for most of them, so this was the most complete version I could find without it being super edited.
The internet, this man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
It's not a Doberman.
Knowing Chihuahuas and knowing how little she knows about dogs, it would be more likely that Chihuahua attacked someone else, to be perfectly frank. Chihuahuas are vicious little gnats, man. They will attack anything, and no one will give a shit, because they can't really do much, but they can still freaking tear a hole in a baby. I've seen one do it. Also, calls the dog a Doberman, and it's not a Doberman, and it doesn't look aggressive at the slightest, and she doesn't have any marks. The dog didn't even look afraid of the other dog. Nothing seemed to happen, and she's just honestly looks out of it. She honestly looks like she's on some methamphetamines or something. I won't make assumptions, but it looks like she's on drugs.
What are you doing?
He just bit me.
No, he didn't.
Now she's putting on a performance, trying to get someone to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. But he is actively recording all of it, and you can see very clearly that nothing happened at all. No, there was no attack. There's no nothing. The dog is quite literally on the opposite end. You can also see, if you look very carefully, that there's no bite mark. There's nothing. Literally nothing. She is actively lying, which, if someone actually does call the police, she could be legally liable to a couple crimes. I looked this up for a different state, so this is for New York. It's not even the state I live in, but it's for a different video we're gonna look at later. But lying to police about and reporting false crimes. You can be liable to roughly a year in prison. Yeah, they do not joke around with that shit in New York. You will get fucked up.
Police! Someone call the police! Help!
What are you?
No! This man is Doberman just beat me! Help! Call the police!
I'm sorry.
That's not a Doberman.
She's just.
Okay, so the cherry on top, I keep using that quote, but it just keeps happening. The cherry on top to this whole thing, even the bypasser who comes to help her realizes how silly she's being and points out the fact that that is not a Doberman at all.
She's acting crazy. You need the police? She's just lying on the ground now. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave.
I love how her dog is so done with her. The dog just wants to play and thinks she's playing. But she's legit seriously trying to get this man arrested for something he never did. It's ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous.
I'm gonna leave. This is crazy.
Doberman!
The yell of Doberman at the end nearly got me to full. Okay, fuck. Okay, it actually did give me a laugh. Like, legitimately, just the Doberman. Like, it's her last laugh is just Doberman, and that dog is obviously not a Doberman. She needs to rather get her eyeglasses checked or needs to look up what a fucking Doberman is. That was not a Doberman in the slightest, and I don't think anyone with common sense would call that a Doberman if they knew what a Doberman was.
Leave me alone. Why do you keep following me? It's honestly so creepy, and I'm gonna call the cops. Okay?
Man, no.
Immediately comes out very much angry and very much just aggressive. If she was actually creeped out and thought they were actually following them, I don't think she would get out the car. That'd be the dumbest move you could ever actually make. But you'll see why they actually were following her. But not for the reason that she's suggesting.
Because you guys aren't leaving me alone, and that's why women can't go out in the world by themselves, because of guys like you.
What?
Okay? So stop following me.
You have? Oh, like, I don't know if you have like a gas. You have a thing hanging out of your car.
What are you talking about?
There's literally a gas hose.
How snobby she is already is coming out, but with the what are you talking about without actually looking at the car for a second, she just assumes everything is fine and they're just trying to lie to her to freaking, I don't know, talk to her more? I don't know.
Hanging out of your car, no one's being creeped. Oh. No thank you, I guess.
Thank you very much.
There's the thank you. That's, she's what?
She finally said thank you after all that, very quietly, might I add. And then she takes out the gas pump and just shoves it back in her car. Is she gonna go back and pay for it? What's she gonna do? I don't know what she's gonna do. What do you do in that situation?
She's taking it with her.
She doesn't have.
Make sure to get all of it. Wow, dude. Yikes. She didn't even close the gas cap. She's out here.
But yeah, it's like this one isn't as bad. She's not that much in the wrong for getting mad at someone for following her. I've had a lot of friends think someone's following them when they were just going roughly the same path we are and to the same location. Which is really funny because there was this one time I thought someone was following me, and it turned out to be my cousin going to a birthday party of mine. The one time someone shows up at my birthday party and they came from freaking a house right next to me. Again, not so bad, but still technically a Karen for her attitude mainly. Her attitude and the way she handled it made her a Karen. I'm sorry for the jump scare. Here we have the one I call the Banshee, where her main thing is that she screams and is racist. That's like her whole thing, and she's kind of very much a douchebag. But a good example of not every American is a Karen. This one's Irish.
Keep talking.
Keep talking, you make paid for.
I'm paying taxes
Are you
here.
paying taxes?
I'm paying my rent. I pay my student. Why are you trying to like me?
Because you're a big
Then
immigrant.
that-
You don't belong here.
No, I don't belong.
Yeah, so why
I'm
are you
just-
here if you don't belong here?
I hate when people are like this. People are like, you don't belong here. You weren't born here. Yeah, that's like most places. Are you in the same hospital you were born in? No. Guess you don't belong here.
But what's your problem with that?
Because you're an immigrant and you were born in a different country.
But why? I'm not stealing nothing.
Again, her whole argument is you're an immigrant, therefore bad, which kind of silly. Just because you're an immigrant does not automatically mean you're a bad person. Most of the immigrants I meet are actually really good people. There are a few assholes, but I've met more white people who are assholes, to be perfectly frank with you.
Paying taxis. Yeah, I'm paying. What do you think about that? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem?
The brother is the hero of this story. I think that's her brother who is just trying to pull her away because he's actually has a thing that most of these people don't have, which is shame, which is something a lot of people need to have nowadays. But yeah, the brother trying to pull her away from this. Just hero.
What's your problem? Yeah, just tell me. What's your problem? You tell me. Yeah.
The way she says you want to fuck off is crazy to me, considering she's the one that screamed in his face. He's legitimately kind of just standing there taking it. So, how about y'all fuck off?
What's your problem?
Just slap him.
What's your problem?
Yeah, that girl just slapped him.
I'm paying taxis. Yeah. What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? Bueno, ustedes las vieron, chicos. Yo soy mexicano, o sea, no podemos estar aguantando ese tipo de...
Still screaming. Still screaming. Right until the end. Good news, everybody. For this one, I have found the original source. It's a miracle. I actually managed to find the first posting. And yeah, this one's a wild one. She comes in all freaking angry, just yelling, stop, 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 to these people who are maybe 19, 18, on a playground just actively playing on the equipment. Not even in a terrible way. They're doing it as intended. So I don't know what she has a problem with. And she just violently stops it for no reason. Absolutely no reason.
What the fuck? No. Hell no.
Okay, well, I'm a fucking PD, so get the fuck out of here now if you're not here to play as a child. Read the fucking sign.
Oh my fucking god.
Now.
What she did right there is a crime. 100% serious for a second. Claiming you are a PD, which no one says they're a PD. There's PO is typically what people would say if they're actually a police officer. PD would mean I'm a police department, which is fucking retarded. Imitating a police officer is a fucking felony. Not a misdemeanor, a felony, and can land you a whole lot of time in jail. It's not something that's taken lightly.
Right, then you're not a fucking child. 13 or younger. Actually not, because you provoked yourself as a child.
She's not even...
And it's not like they're doing anything wrong here. They are actively playing on the equipment as intended. I don't know what she's actively mad about. Them going too loud about it? Bro is spying, lady.
Acting like... Okay.
Are you? You said you're 16. So you're not. I can literally arrest you as a fucking adult. Which is your choice? Are you a child or a goddamn adult?
You're not a fucking child. She's saying that to like a 19-year-old. Like that one in particular looks maybe 17. Like that is still a child by most people's definition. If they're still probably in high school and you're saying you are not a child, they're...
Yeah. She's not even on duty though. She's not on duty though.
Go now. Get out of here.
Again, just yelling at what appears to be a 17-year-old. Saying, are you a child or a fucking adult? Bitch, that's still a child. And either way, that is no excuse to call yourself a police officer when you're not. And it's no excuse to act like an asshole. I don't get why people are like this. They just act like this. And no one's around to stop them. the last get out of here like she owns the playground. Freaking, she has no right whatsoever to tell anyone what to do. She has no right, which should be reiterated to people like this. If you think you're in the right for telling anyone to do anything, especially when you don't own that piece of land, you are a dumbass and you are very much an asshole, and you should stop it. Get some help. And the last one we have today is another Ken, or as we know them as, male Karens. And this one wants a refund on his food after he finished the plate.
Conversated. Now, is you the manager?
Yeah, yes sir.
I don't want that.
Well, you ate the whole entire thing. I can show that camera too.
No, I didn't eat. It's meat still on that chicken, man.
But there's nothing like...
It's meat still on that chicken,
But
man.
this whole entire plate has been eaten, sir.
So you can't take that off my bill?
No, not unless you would have gotten us at the very beginning and said that you didn't like your meal. I could have replaced it for you.
She is actively being so nice to this person who's actively trying to scam her. Even if he didn't eat most of it, that is no excuse to try to ask for a refund on it. If you didn't like it in the first place, you should have said something. But the fact that you ordered it, ate most of it, and now is asking for a refund because you didn't finish the whole thing. Where do you think that meat goes that you didn't eat? Do you think it goes back to the restaurant to be served to another customer? No. It is thrown away. They cannot serve your leftovers to someone else just like you serving your own leftovers to yourself. That is not how the restaurant business works, and that is very much not how life works. Pay for your own damn food that you order.
So I gotta pay for that.
Yeah, you ate the whole entire thing, sir. There's not even like...
So she telling me I got to pay for that?
I mean, let me ask the audience.
Let me ask the audience as well. From what I can tell and what I've seen, this is real, which I had to search really hard to find sources for some of these and to make sure they are real. This one is the only one I can't tell is 100% real. Most of them I have figured out through various sources are real. And I've had to throw away a couple which have been proven to be fake. But this one is the only one I haven't been able to find identifiable proof that it's real. I just wanted to put it in to show that this is another thing people do, especially Karens and Kens. Now, guys, I have something very special for you. This is my video. This one is from me, where this was roughly 7 years ago, I believe, so I was roughly 11 to 12, maybe 13 at most. I'm still not entirely sure on the year. It was a little bit before COVID hit, so I believe it was 2018. Pretty sure about this because no one's wearing masks, which when COVID started, everyone wore masks, and this is when I had, like, it was a rip-off of a GoPro. It wasn't actually a GoPro, but it still recorded, so I was okay with that. My friend in this, the one on the swing set, is still one of my close friends, who's a little bit younger than me. His name is Dino, which I will ask him if he wants to not have his face shown or his sister's face shown in this. I can actually get into contact with him. I can't get into contact with the lady. But with Dino, I will ask him if he wants his face shown.
I'm gonna try to have the kids knock me down. If they knock me down, they get free AirPods.
See, bro, behind you there's a snitch bitch.
So, story about these AirPods. I found these on a road trip. And after this video, I didn't end up getting them anyway. No one knocked me down. I actually ended up liking the AirPods. I'm planning to get AirPods Pro. The reason I wanted them to knock me down is a long story, but I'm going to try to summarize it as best as I can. So, back then, I was a big fan of parkour and Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast was like my idol at the time, which it's really funny when you see the shit he's gone into nowadays, where there's like all the controversy and stuff happening, but this is way before all that. So, one of the things he usually does is give away stuff for prizes when you do complete a task, which I wanted it to be these AirPods I found, because people like AirPods and people like Apple, so boom. Because at the time I still liked my earbuds. I didn't know how good AirPods were until a lot later, so I didn't want to keep these, so I just wanted to give them away like that. And mind you, I'm 11, and most of the kids here are maybe 7, 6, nearly half my age, but to the extent where it's like, we're all friends. All of us have known each other for months. Like, the only reason I'm in this area is because my little brother has a Little League game going on, and I don't want to watch that because I'm a little kid. I don't care. I just want to have some fun. I really could not care anymore. I could not care less about that softball game or Little League game. I forgot what it was. Also, one of the reasons I wanted to try to not for them to knock me down is because a game we play typically is tag, and these kids play rough. They constantly are doing shit to knock me down. Because let's see if I can find it. This playground is pretty nice. Yeah, this playground has a lot of things for me to jump on, and I love parkour, so I usually jump on and off everything. They can barely catch me. And that tree right there is a place I used to go a lot. I used to just chill up in that tree. But another thing is I kind of felt like a tank, so I felt like no one could knock me down. And I wanted to see, honestly, I thought it would be funny to see them try.
What's going on?
There's a leprechaun! What is that?
It's a GoPro.
I bet you're gonna die. Go!
Hey, save that energy for later. Here's the deal. I have AirPods I do not want. No, here's the deal. I have AirPods I do not want. And guess how you win AirPods? You have to knock me down. If anyone here is going to be able to knock me down, you win. You win the AirPods. I can tell you're pushing me, but you cannot knock me down. Okay, here's some ground rules. You cannot pull on my clothes. Nope.
Even before I tell them most of what the game is about, they are already trying to knock me down. So you know this is something they try to do a lot, even when I don't have a challenge for them. And it's even funnier because two people are pushing me at the same side. So I'm literally just basically standing still, and they are just crushing me, essentially. They're not knocking me down, they're doing the opposite. Which is because they're kids. They don't know any better. They don't know how to knock someone down. And I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of glad I never posted it. Not because of anything dangerous that happened or anything terrible. Because it's cringe. And I'm glad that I just never posted it because it was just cringe. It's even cringier than my early videos, and that shit is very cringe. I'm gonna skip through a lot of this because it's a lot of nonsense. But let's go to where the lady starts yelling at me.
I'm joining the competition.
What do you think?
I'm going to tell them if they can knock you down, they win something. No,
it's
not happening. And you got a camera there? Shut it off. You should not be videotaping these young kids.
What's the problem with having kids like try to?
And here is our antagonist. Here is the lady who is mainly just an annoying prick. Like, at this point, she is just annoying at most. Where she is just claiming I should not be videotaping at all, even though it is very much a public area. It's not like this restricted in any way. And New York law is very clear about it. You can film in a public area. It's allowed. It's very much allowed.
Because you don't do that to young children.
And I even ask her, what's the issue? And all she says is, you don't do that to young children. I'm still confused, because all I'm doing is basically playing the games we usually play. But just now with a prize involved, whoever can knock me down. I don't get it. Mind you, I'm 11. If I was older, if I was like 18, like I am right now, that'd be a little weird. That'd be a little of a concern. But I was 11. Like, there was a big difference in that. It's not like I looked older either. I was very clearly a young kid.
You do not sit there with a camera and videotape them. You know you could get in a lot of trouble doing that.
You can't.
Get away from the young kids. Don't shake your head at me.
Yeah, you can't see me shake my head because it's a chest mount. Yeah, basically, where my chest is facing is what you see.
You come over here all the time and you cause trouble. You don't videotape kids.
Yeah, my friend is confused. I'm going to tell you what his face is just in case I blocked out the face. He doesn't know what she's talking about. It's very much a face of confusion. And I am still trying to remember what she means by I constantly cause trouble. I have never actively caused trouble. The most we did was probably parkour. And I may have hurt myself once. But that was me. That wasn't anyone else. I didn't hurt anyone. I don't get... I actively do not know what she means by I constantly cause trouble. And that's the weird part to me.
You do not tell them and bribe them with a pair of iPods.
Bribe them. I'm not bribing them. I'm telling them if they...
Oh, if you knock me down, I'll give you these earpods.
Yeah, bribe is very much the wrong word with this. Like, is it a bribe to have someone complete a challenge for a prize? What does she think a bribe is?
I already had somebody come over there and tell me about it. Don't do it.
Who is telling her about it? Oh, you know what I think she did? I think they were trying to get an adult to knock me down so they could get the AirPods. You know what? That's probably what happened. I'm gonna be honest. That seems... I knew these kids. I know one of them that would 100% do that.
Well, I'm calling the authorities tonight. I'm not kidding you. Don't you sit there like, how's that wrong? Like...
This is also something that a lot of Karens do. They threaten to call the authorities. And yet I ask. I asked then, and I asked today. What charges? What could you possibly charge me with? Let's hear her response.
You know how much trouble he could get in videotaping young children? It could be considered pornography. You ever heard of that?
I've brought this up to people before, and no one else knows why she said that. What the hell could that be considered pornography for? I have to say, wow. For you, this old lady, to be accusing an 11 or 12-year-old boy of filming pornography, especially child pornography, is wild. It is probably the single weirdest thing you could ever say to a 12-year-old, at most.
Legally, that's not pornography. Pornography is of children.
I'm telling you right now.
I try to explain legality to her because she apparently can't seem to perceive the words coming out of her own mouth, and then she just goes to yelling.
Do not videotape any kids. Do you have it?
Mind you, I am myself a child, and these kids are, I mean, not roughly my age, but they're closer than she ever is.
You got it. You better answer me.
I'm not answering her because I'm processing what she said. She basically just accused me of filming pornography. Not just that, child pornography, which is the worst kind you could. I'm surprised she wasn't fired.
Because if not, I'll have the village cop here.
If you target cops, they're not going to arrest me.
I didn't say they were going to arrest you.
Yes, you did. Saying that you're filming child and they would consider it child pornography is essentially saying they're going to arrest me.
I'm just telling you, for your own good, do not be videotaping these kids. Don't do it, and don't give me mouth back.
I haven't been actually giving her mouth back. I've been basically just saying reality to her. And she just doesn't want to accept reality.
If she calls the cops, she's gonna get arrested for false accusations. If you call the cops, they're gonna arrest you for false accusations.
You make the choice.
This is kind of harassment.
I should honestly call the cops.
If she honestly called the cops, this is legally harassment.
I don't think it's technically harassment like I think it is. Yeah, it's not harassment, but she is still a pricky bitch. I would like to say thank you to everyone who's watched and actually made it to the end of this video. Thank you all, and I would like to see y'all in the next one. Good day.